Money boy in the building. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all feeling like me, because once again, I'm feeling amazing. But let me start off by saying this. Everything that I do is for fun and games, informational, entertainment, educational purposes only. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to, not because somebody told you to. And with that being said, I know my rights, and all my rights are reserved. What's up with it, people? It's Friday. Everybody having fun. Everybody want to have fun. Man, I just hope everybody out there plan something great and be safe for this weekend. You know, the weekend is here. Everybody willing to go out there and do something that they didn't do all week because most people been working. But you, I can see you headed in the right direction. What y'all got going on out there for today? Passport in the building. Hey, P. You already know. Send me that link. Jump in. Jump in. And if anybody else want to get in this live right now and talk about this lovely Friday, what do you know that's good? Send me that link and we can all talk. We can all express ourselves and just spread love, good energy. It's the weekend, right? It's the weekend. Energy goes where energy flows. What do y'all got going on? I know everybody then ironed up their new fit, shined up their shoes, and they getting ready to step out. But remember, when y'all step out, be prepared for what's going on out there. You never know. Put your email right here, P. And I'll just send it right through. I see you, Santiago. I see you, Santiago. New York in the building. Passing through. You know, energy goes where energy flows. Everybody need it, man. Everybody need it. Me, I'm just sitting back, chilling on this Friday and enjoying myself. Relaxing. Matter of fact, y'all see I got my screen share on, right? Boom. I'm supposed to go here. I'm about to stop my screen share 1 second. So now it just goes back here. And like I said, if y'all want to get in here, just go on and shoot me that email. You know, still banging on the beast, man. Still banging on the beast. Everybody's still banging on the beast. Now we just being a little bit smarter about it. Now, it's all about business, right? When you first walk out your door, everything that you do is commerce. So, since we know that now, everybody must focus on commerce. That's what they did to us. So in order to play their game, we got to step up our game. Everybody must step up their game. Be on your A game this weekend. Matter of fact, be on your A game every day. Every day you wake up in the morning, you should feel amazing. Feel like nobody else can do anything that you can do. If a millionaire wake up and you wake up, what's the difference? Nothing. Nothing. So therefore, once that millionaire wake up and you wake up at the same time, you got to have that same mindset. You got to be prepared to go, to guarantee yourself. You got to guarantee yourself, because if you're waiting on somebody else to guarantee you, you might be waiting for a long time. And you know how that is. If somebody else see you with a little bit of better skills than what they have, they might want to hold you back. But you guarantee not going to hold yourself back. Never going to hold yourself back. Remember that.
What's poppin'?
Spy. Hey, P in the building.
What's up with y'all, man?
Oh man, it's Friday night. I just wanted to see how the people are doing out there, what they got planned for this weekend, and making sure that they in a positive state of mind because we know what the weekend brings.
Oh yes, sir. It definitely brings all kind of craziness because you worked hard all week and then now you just let loose. A lot of crazy things happen, man. So everybody be responsible, do what you gotta do, and just know that you know, it's just about being positive out here right now. There's a lot of negative stuff that's hitting me right now, but at the end of the day, God woke me up to keep it pushing. So long as I wake up every morning, it's up to me to get up and do what I gotta do. It's not up to nobody give me no handouts or nothing. So that's where I'm at with it. But yeah, man, everybody enjoy your weekend. You know, spend your money. you know, enjoy
Spend the
yourself.
money.
Yeah, man, that's what they want you to do. That's why it's called the weekend. You know what I'm saying? They hype you up all during the week with all these different sales for the weekend, so you can just go spend your bread. You don't worked hard for it, even though nobody's supposed to be working. But we're not gonna get into too much detail on that, man.
Yeah, yeah. We just gonna get everybody pumped up for the weekend. Let them know, they didn't work all week. Some of them was working for other people, and some of them have their own business. So therefore they were working 8 hours on somebody else's time and 2 hours on their own business to make sure that now that the business here, they can have fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. It's all good. It's been a good week. Even though there's a couple little bumps in the road, but I'm still here. We here. We still here strong. So sky's the limits from here. You know.
Exactly, exactly. That's what they got to remember. Sky is the limit. And like you said, we still here. We're still here. As long as they know that they still here, they should have. If they fall down and they fall on their back, they still looking up. So just move forward.
Mm. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. You fall, you get back right back up like a kid, like a baby. Just keep it pushing. That's what it's about. You stay in one spot, you keep turning your mind on one thing, and you'll never get nothing done. Straight up
Yeah,
around people that's shady and don't want to show the books and stuff like that. You know, can't waste our time with them kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I'm doing something positive, we all supposed to be doing something positive. There shouldn't be no nothing about nothing. It should be all 100 all the way across the board. You know?
yeah. So that, with that being said, it's all about teaching the young kids, teaching the young people. We got to set examples. Other people was our example. The OGs was our example. And now we got to be examples to the younger kids and show them what's right. Because if we don't walk in integrity, why should they? That's how little kids think. They like, if I don't see you respecting your brother and I see you and your brother arguing all the time, why should I respect my cousin? When,
Mm,
it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Everybody should make a difference.
yeah, that's what it's about, man. It's about making a difference and you know, overcoming the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? It's about overcoming the ups and downs. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna overcome everything you're going through, or are you just gonna let it overcome your situation? You feel me? You gonna let it take control, or are you gonna take control? That's where I'm at right now. You gotta take control of your life and what's going on.
Yeah, exactly. So people gotta really, really know what they want to do in life. Because if they letting somebody else control them, then they really don't know what they want. And that's how they fall back in struggles. Like I was saying the other day, I said somebody can make $500 a day, which is 15,000 a month, which is like 38,000 a year. Well, $180,000 a year, and have no money in a bank account at the end of the year. They don't have anything to show for it. So with me, I'm looking at that as a bad business mind person. They need a business partner, or they need a business consultant, or they need somebody else on their team that understand business that help them get to that level where they needs to be.
Like that.
Yeah, because and I was just breaking it down with 500. You can drop it down to the $100 a day, and if you drop it down to $100 a day, that's what 3 a month. Which now that puts it up to the 38,000 a year. Which
Mm.
if they don't do no investment with that, then they also fall back with a zero banking account.
Right, right.
And that's
Now,
and to get
now,
$100 a day, that's only selling five things that they can create out of their mind for $20 to 5 people a day. And,
mm,
and you survive off of selling something for 5 people a day, and help your family. Some people
mm,
don't got that mind frame. Some people don't think in business like that.
right.
Some people can get $1 billion and be broke by the end of that year.
Because they got everything they didn't need.
Everything they didn't need.
Wow.
And that's
Yeah,
business 101.
right. But just as simple as that. You get what you don't need instead of the things you do need. A lot of people they get money and they get the stuff that they always wanted. Instead of just getting the stuff that they need. And you look up and the money that you oh, where'd the money go? It went on the stuff that you didn't need. Remember? That's where the money went. So
Basically on shoes, cars, clothes, extra diamonds. Even though we love that. That's how we
yeah,
gotta look at it. Because I have it, you have it, the world have it, because that's what they put in front of us when we were blind to the fact of everything that was going on. Now we know the difference between equity and you about to fall and other things like that. You like, hold on, I need to start investing. So I need to get with some business partners that know how to invest money,
mm,
how to handle money, know how to come up with a plan, a 5 year plan, a 2 year plan, a 3 year plan, some way that's going to elevate me and grow me as a business team or an individual to make sure that I'm going to be taken care of in my lifetime, my kids' lifetime, my grandkids, everybody is going to be taken care of.
right. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Thinking about thinking about the future. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. If you're not thinking about the future, you pretty much wasting your time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is where people forget. They forget about the right now, you know?
Mm,
They forget about the right now. They thinking about history, right? So
yeah.
now here, you discover your history, and now you're stuck. Now you're mad. Now you're stuck in your emotions, right? So now
Mm,
you're not focused on where you got to go in your future.
right.
So you got to enjoy the moment for right now and take advantage of that moment of right now, and take action with what you know.
Take
Because
action.
you're like, okay, I know I'm a king. I
Mm,
know I can do whatever I want to do because I've been living that way all my life. Nobody else made you do anything. You
right,
always had
right.
the choice. So now you're like, okay, how to know what I'm going to do in the future? By your actions that you make right now. All of the choices that you make right now. Not what happened 10 days ago.
Right.
You can't do nothing about what happened 10 days ago, but what you can do something about is right now and what's going forward.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Friday
Okay.
Night Live.
Oh boy. Shout out to Meek Mill. Know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
to you.
Yeah, man. That whole little situation crazy, man. That whole little situation crazy, bro. I know he was like, man, like, what did I do? Like, how did I get here? You know, it's a
Yeah,
crazy situation, man. I was just thinking about that right now. Like, man, your boy out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man.
you gotta
Good
feel
deal.
good. Cause now with that being said, he's out, right? That
Man,
mean
his
all that money.
energy back up crazy, got the whole city lit.
Yeah. Somebody asks, why do Meek Mill rap like he got a bomb strapped to his chest? It's because he got to get that off. He got to get all that off. He got to let people know where he came from and where he's going. You know his history, and it shows. It shows.
That's crazy.
And right now, our energy is showing. Our energy is worldwide, nationwide. Matter of fact, P, I walked out the store, out the post office today, right?
Yeah.
And actually, I was walking in, and this lady was walking out. And you know me, I'm a gentleman, so I host the door for her. It's an older white lady. She's like, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, "Oh, no problem, ma'am." She like, "Hey, you're that guy off YouTube, huh?" And I'm like, "Huh?" I'm like, "Yeah, she MoneyBoyFilmz." I'm like, "Oh my God." You know, it's almost like now everywhere I go, I inspire people. So now I feel why Meek rap like that, because now I know what I'm here for, to inspire, to wake people up, to let them know that they can be something better than what they've been fed.
Yeah. I've definitely been fed that you can only make it one way or two ways, and there's a million ways. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? It's a
It's
million
million.
ways. Yeah. You just gotta figure out which one is yours.
Yeah. Now, other
But
than that, how do it look out there in LA? You know, the people want to know, how do it look out there?
oh man, it's about 73 degrees, man. It's kind of it's sunny out here, man. But it always switch up. You never know. Like it might be sunny right now. 2 minutes later, it might start snowing. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? You never know with this weather out here, man. But this
Yeah,
weather is crazy. It's cool today, man. I give it a thumbs up today, man.
yeah,
Straight up.
that's how I felt today. You know, when I was outside, I've been running around all day taking care of business. You know, that's what
Yes,
we
sir.
supposed to do, right? Every time we leave the house, we operating in commerce, so we doing business. So as I'm out there doing my business, I was also enjoying the weather. You know,
Yes,
some
sir.
people don't like to breathe air, fresh air. Some people don't like to just enjoy the moment.
Mm.
Some people are so high tense, they don't know how to relax. You know, they don't
Yeah,
know
I
how
know a
to.
lot. I know a lot of people like that, man. They like the people will point fingers at you, and then when it's time to point one at them, they get to dodging and hiding behind cars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, one question to the people out there: have y'all ever noticed whenever you're having fun, time go by so fast, but when you're not enjoying life, it goes by so slow, and you just want it to end, but it seemed like it would never end. So people need to start getting out there and enjoying life, because a body in motion stay in motion. You know, that's how they stay young. How they
Right.
expect to be healthy if they just sitting on a couch like a couch potato, you know, just collecting dust mites and eating stuff that's hurting their body.
And then wonder why they can't move. Everything is falling apart. Is because you let it happen. Nobody else.
Exactly.
Simple as that. Simple as that. I might told you to be lazy or not do nothing or you know act like the world's about to end tomorrow.
Ah, you
So let me
know,
just sit down. It's gonna end tomorrow anyway. Let me just watch The Simpsons real quick.
let me just watch The Simpsons. You know, The Simpsons gonna predict it, so you know they watching it.
Oh
But
yeah,
now,
they don't predicted some crazy stuff. So I don't know.
on another note, what about this?
What's up with it?
All of us that went to college, we all got different skills. Because I was looking at my portfolio the other day,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm like, okay, I'm a business major. That's cool. Now within that, we need accountants. I took accounting, and I took a couple of other classes, psychology and web development and other things like that that's needed.
Yes, sir.
You know, and I'm like, okay, now if we're supposed to be operating in commerce and we are trying to open up certain accounts and do certain things, why don't we have teams of accountants, teams of business people, teams of, you know, human resources? When now that we've been studying these last couple of months, and I'm like, human resources. So I really started looking back into that. They were calling us chattel. We are the human resources.
Mm.
So it's all about bringing people together and making sure that they can use their talents to the max, and that's how they become the better version of themselves and live that life of abundance.
Yes, sir.
You know.
That's what
So
it's
I'm like,
about.
man, that's exactly P.
That's what it's about. Yeah, man.
You know,
Gotta think
some
out
people,
the box.
yeah, some
Guys.
people, some people be scared to jump off that porch and just take that leap of faith. Like, you know what? I do know accounting. I know accounts receivable, accounts payable. I know how assets and all this stuff go. So if they know how that go, then when it comes to things like, you know, my signature, they should know how to do that.
Mm.
They should understand that.
They should know
But
how much it
they,
means.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
they should already have the basics. So now, could you imagine? Can the world imagine a team of people that at least know the basics of all business types of stuff? So when they come together, it's like a super team. That's what the X-Men did.
Mm.
Dr. Xavier brought all these people together with these intelligent minds and talents
The
that
best, yeah, the
nobody else
best
had.
talent. Yeah, some of the best talent. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they didn't
And,
even know
and
that they had that talent.
exactly. They didn't even know they had that talent. But they talent mixed with your talent mixed with the person on side of them hand to hand. Now that's a skill set.
Mm.
You know, that's teamwork. That's how the magic happens.
Yes, sir. That's right. That's
You
what it's
know?
about, man. Bringing the talent to light. You know, bringing your
Yeah.
own talent to light. That's what
Yeah.
it's about.
It's all about
That's mm.
inspiring and seeing and believing. Because you know, some people just be like, okay, I know I can do that, but everybody else can believe in you, but you won't even believe in yourself.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's where
Sometimes
the
people are
failure.
scared to look in the mirror. You know,
Mm.
some people need that pat on the back, and some people don't. Because if they can pat themselves on the back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stand up today. I'm gonna stand up every day. I'm gonna walk around with my head high, and I know numbers don't lie. People do. So if I
Mm.
talk to 10 people a day, well, say 10 people, I know I'm at least gonna sell one or two things that's my product that
Mm.
I have to offer. You know, not no building nobody else's dream, but I'm building my dream now. You know,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
and next thing you know, that 10 go move up to 100. Once it move up to 100, now you're getting 10 people. 10 people
Mm.
at $20. Come on now, that's $200 a day.
Mm.
Now,
You do the math.
yeah, and that's their own product. That's their own product. You know, you are your own product. You are the value. What can you offer? If you know accounting and other people is trying to get in this game, then you can teach them that. That's your product.
Mm.
You know, that's your talent.
Mm.
We got to stop going to other people's job, wasting our talent on building their dreams.
Mm.
You know?
Yeah, man. That's what a lot of people doing. Wasting talent, building somebody else's millions. Making
Yeah,
somebody else millions instead of making themselves millions. You rather make, a couple of dollars than really make some money because you rather settle for less. Because somebody else told you, look, if you don't work for somebody else, then you're gonna be a failure. If you don't have this job with this insurance, you're gonna be a failure.
exactly.
Idiot. Who told you that? Because you never told me that in school. Never told me if I didn't work at McDonald's, I'd be a failure. But you never told me to own my own business either.
Exactly.
So, so I don't know who to believe. Do I believe you, or do I go off my own knowledge that I learned? Because if people can say, "Oh yeah, you learned this and learned this in school," but they didn't teach nobody the basics of business or anything as far as owning your own business at all to people in school. You know, not even in high school. Everything was, the same thing. Go to school, go to college, and then work for somebody else or get a good job. They never told you how to go, get that business instead of going to go get that job. So that's where I think a lot of people fell in that too, man. Is the proper way of teaching people how to do different things young. You know what I'm saying? Instead of teaching them, they go to college or they figure that out through a friend that they didn't have to go through this and that just to go do this. You know,
Yeah.
it's
When you
crazy.
go to school, when you go into school and you going to college and you going to something like that, they're not teaching you how to make money. They teaching you a
Hmm.
skill set. You know, they
Shit.
teaching you skill set, but they not teaching you the basics of really how to make money and how to really survive and to buy houses and to, you know, get stuff like that. Open up your own trust, put money up to the side for yourself and watch it grow. They don't
Hmm.
teach you that. You know,
Yeah.
they leave that up to private schooling instead of
Hmm.
everybody schooling. Like a parent should be able to teach their kid that. Like once a parent reaches a certain age, you should already be working for yourself to where once you have a kid, your kid reaches a certain age, you help them open up a business at a young age to where now that cycle is going.
Yes, sir.
Now that's breaking
Yeah.
that generation curse of needing money or needing anything like that. Because now you teaching them everything. You teaching them the basics of life.
Yeah. 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 Because the only thing right now is being taught is to learn what somebody else is teaching you, but they're not really giving you fundamentals. They're just giving you, how to present yourself or, certain things like that. They're not giving you the backlog of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They'll show you how to get through the door. They're not gonna they're not gonna literally show you how to really turn something into an empire. They're not giving out that kind of information. They're not. They ain't even doing that on the show Empire.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? They're not showing you how to build an empire. They're just showing you that they just dancing and singing. They're showing you the way. They're showing you different stuff on how the business is ran, but nobody's gonna ever tell you how business is ran. So that's where a lot of people failing at. They're not telling you the basics of business. They're telling you, okay, you can own your own business, but far as how to really get one off the ground, it's never been told. Maybe to
no,
certain people, you know what I'm saying. But far as in school, not even in college, they say, "What you going to school?" I'm going to school for business. But 9 times out of 10, those people that go to school for business, they get out and still don't know what the hell's going on. they st- 9 times out of 10, they still don't even have a business that's prospering.
yeah,
You know, so I don't even know if they're teaching them in business class how to even be business people either, like that. Because a lot of these companies they only show you so much before they just cut you off and they don't let you know everything. So this is where
exactly.
a lot of people are not getting the full knowledge because the knowledge is not to be told, is to be sold
Yes,
from,
because look,
from what we
now
see.
I'm looking
So
back at my table of contents. I learned accounting, right? I learned how to
yeah,
trial balance, income statements, and balance sheets, general ledger accounts, and T accounts, right? If we
mm,
dealing with banking and money, what do you think that is? That's
thank
all
you.
that right there. So I had to go back to the basics, like, hold on. And then when I said human resources equal pay act, pay structures, and things like that,
Mm,
people don't know that. People don't know e-commerce, how to write a business plan, how to put up a website, and how to get certain things that they
yeah,
need.
because this stuff is scattered around. It's scattered. But you're gonna learn about computers. You're gonna learn about computers. You know what I'm saying? It's either or. They're not giving all the fundamentals out. You know what I'm saying? They only giving you what they want you to get, or it's a crazy game. But we know what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We know it's only certain stuff that's gonna be said before the rope ends. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be so much rope before they throw out before you be sitting there trying to make a rope yourself.
Exactly.
So
But that's why I say it's up to us to teach our young kids. It's up to us to teach the next generation that's now called Go the
mm,
basics of this stuff to make sure that they don't fall into traps that some of us was falling into and was led down the rabbit
definitely
hole.
every time, every time.
Uh, you you know,
Yes,
some
sir.
people still thinking backwards. Some people
Mm,
believe, but then they still it's hard for them to see it because some people like, hold on, I need to see you do it before I even try it. And they don't even know that you're trying it at the same time as it's going. And you're like, hey, I can't tell you everything, but I can show you. I can show you what's going on.
yeah.
I can tell you how to get through it a little bit. I can tell you that you need to know psychology. You need to know salesmanship because regardless if you out there selling and doing business in your all caps name, that's the salesmanship of your script right there,
Mm,
right?
like
You
that.
got to know marketing principles. You got to know business law and ethics. You
Mm.
know, most people don't even think about that. They
No,
don't even think about that.
it's
And
want the
then
money.
exactly, and then they get stuck because then they don't even go into. They just so stuck on one type of people. What I mean by that is one
Mm,
culture. You know, they don't have a content of a global culture of a perspective from everybody. You know, from everybody. Because when you can think of and change your mindset to think of big stuff like that,
huh.
you won't get stuck thinking, "Oh, I'm supposed to make these T-shirts and I'm only selling them in the hood." Because you know how many people is only in the hood? 10,000, 20,000. And
And
remember,
out there
numbers
probably
don't
only got $2. So
exactly. And remember, numbers don't lie. People do. So therefore, if you only thinking in there, you only gonna sell maybe 2,000 shirts out of 10,000 people.
wow. Yeah.
Most people put it like this: most people in the hood they might fail every class except for math.
Mm, like
So you
that.
got to start talking to people in numbers. You got to start telling them in numbers because most people know how to deal with numbers. If you just talking to them, they like, I can't see that because you can tell me a lie. You can tell me anything. But if you can show it to them in numbers, then they like, okay, you can't beat me on numbers.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And I think that's the key right there is to have something to show at the end at the end of the day. You know, you got to be able to have proof about what you're doing nowadays. You know, you ain't got
Yeah,
proof, man. People don't want to deal with you, man. If you don't have no, you know, if you don't have a name for what's going on, or any kind of proof about what you're talking about, 9 times out of 10, people are not going to deal with you. No matter what. So yeah, it's always good to be on top of your A game and make sure you're doing what you gotta do. Because people will question you real quick. And you be sitting there, you don't know what you're doing.
you
Don't know what
don't
you're
know
talking.
what you're doing.
You talking. You just a
Exactly.
talker, man. No.
I just happened to open my book and was like, oh my God, my portfolio is something thick. But that's only this. That's only
Mm,
this little paperwork stuff, you know? You know,
yeah.
when you kind of go into a nice company, a big top company, and want to show them something nice, then you pull out a portfolio like this of your whole college stuff.
Like that.
Yeah,
It's
where
everything.
everything is labeled to where they can see it, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so you do know that," and you like, "No, I know more than that. That's just the basics, bruh."
Yeah.
You know, once you know the basics, can nobody get you?
What you doing, bro? Like, what is you doing, my nigga?
Me,
Nah,
I
man.
don't.
This people be like doing the stupidest stuff like on the freeway, like this driving period. People be idiots, man. You people out there, I hope y'all listening. When you driving, don't cut nobody off, man, because you don't want nobody to cut you off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go too much into that, bro, because I don't have time for negative stuff right now. But somebody just cut me off. He's getting into a lane that's not even a lane to make a right, bro. He's making his own lane to make a right in front of me, cutting me off. But he's in a Chevy Impala, limited edition, all black with tinted windows. So hey, man, I'm not surprised that you doing dumb shit like that. You in a Chevy Impala. Hey, look, this is why people of color have bad reputations, bro, because we do stupid stuff like that. We represent ourselves wrong.
See, now look, now that right there, see, all right, right there. What did I say about that? In the global, it's not just one people of color, it's all people. That's when they in a rush mode.
In your rush mode, he ain't in no rush mode. I mean,
he was rushing so fast. He was rushing so fast. He almost cut you off and didn't realize that he could have caused a potential problem.
Yeah, because he definitely can't afford to crash my truck with that piece of crap he driving. That right there is $4,000, bro. I'm driving a $21,000 truck, bro. That's a whole nother bracket of money. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna help you fix your car, bro, because it ain't worth nothing. It ain't worth nothing. That's why he doing what he doing. His life not worth nothing. That's why he driving that car. Not no boss. You're not no boss driving no Chevy Impala 2018. That's not no boss shit. That's not no gangster shit. That's just straight, nigga. I can't get out of my that mentality that's been put upon me.
Hey, that's the movies. That's what that is.
Them movies is making people fail. I'll never be a follower or something I never really lived unless I really lived it.
Exactly. Most people, that's why now, all right, now think about this. They'll put a movie out on our side before they put it out in New York. And when half of the people over here start acting like the movies, they'll see it on Instagram. They'll see it all like that. Next you know, people over there, they'll hear our language, and now they talking like us. And they like, where did this come from? Didn't even realize that some of these people are copying movies. It's all about what was programmed into their brain.
But what that is, but a lot of people have failed and ended up in jail trying to copycat other people. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God! Say that twice, man. Say it again and say that loud.
A lot of people had lost their lives or ended up in jail for life because they wanted to be like somebody else. They wanted to be this gangster persona that really is not even for your life. It's not even for you. That gangster stuff was cool back in the 90s, but right now it ain't cool because people don't even want to wear their own colors no more. They're blood, but they wearing blue. They're Crip, but they wearing red. Ask you where you from, but won't say where they from, you know, or say, hey, you know where you at, but won't ask you, hey, man, hey, where you from, homie? They won't do that no more. It's not like that no more. You know, people are cowards now with the gangbanging stuff. So for anybody that's out there gangbanging, I know you hear me. Just stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it, because y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not really proving nothing to nobody. Y'all not making no moves. Let me hear you say, hey, man, I'm getting my credit fixed on Crip, on Bloods. I want to hear something like that. I want to hear, I just got a brand new car on Crip. I want to hear something like that. Let me hear something. Then I'll be like, man, that was amazing.
Yeah, say it again. Let me hear you
kind of drifting away.
Open up a new business.
Yeah, you drifting away, kind of. Okay, you still saying your little stuff or whatever. You know, you still hanging out. But if you just gangbanging fully and you just like you still with your moms or whatever, and you just fully gangbanging, shooting people and doing all that stuff, I have no respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not moving towards nothing. You're not moving towards nothing. You're moving towards failure. And failure only. That's all I see from a gangbanger right now. You failing, and you gonna get caught slipping. Because you're going to fuck around and you're going to say something to the wrong cat. It's going to be done. So people need to focus on the positive. You know what I'm saying? I must have lost service.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm rolling through the mountains right now, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know if my YouTube went off.
What just happened? You know, we was like just going.
Yeah, you know, when it's on fire, it's still sadly live, but come on now.
They like, nah. He trying to tell people to stop gang banging. Nah, we need them to still do that. Oh, y'all need to
Nah,
get together, homie. Hey,
yeah,
that's it. He
nah.
seemed like a gang banging ass nigga, bro. Like you on a Chevy Impala, you cutting a nigga off, doing all this old stupid ass shit. Like, bro, like it wasn't even no lane for you to make a right, bro. That
Yeah.
was crazy.
Let me see. Hey, Travis, can you hear me out there? If you can hear me, say type yes. We're just trying to make sure we still live on the air.
Get all that traffic.
See?
I see a few cars and everybody want to be done. They followers. Yeah, man. Shout out
Yeah,
to everybody. We live right now.
yeah, we still live.
Hey, man. Shout out to everybody that want to be followers. Instead of a leader. Shout out to you. Maybe you think about if you're a follower or a leader right now. You know, be a leader, not a follower.
I think
That's where
right
we
now,
at right now.
everybody that's right here watching us and that be coming into watching Team MB and watching all of the things that we say, all of the people that we be following, I think everybody's leader. We following each other. We all leaders in our own way.
Right. So it's about. Can't follow
Yeah.
nobody that don't got nothing to follow. I can't follow somebody that don't have their stuff together. I might as well follow myself. You know,
Exactly.
can't follow somebody that don't have anything to follow. No role model, no nothing. I can't even look into what's going on.
Yes, you gotta know how to focus. Like, how you gonna follow somebody else if they don't know how to focus? So that's why I said this. I slowed down. I know I was moving real fast. A lot of people started following MoneyBoyFilmz because of a lot of things that I started discovering and that we started discovering together. And I was like, hold on, we got all these skills, but we ain't helping a lot of people that I know we can actually be reaching. So that's why I backed up a little bit. And now I'm about to open up a nice studio where people can actually come sit down in the studio to where these lives, you going to see them sitting inside MoneyBoyFilmz. People go actually be able to call in and be like, hey, y'all, what is it? And give their point of view. And actually, they also can book appointments and try to come in. Or they might want to come from LA. You know, Pete?
Yeah, like that. Worldwide.
Worldwide.
It's the Bay Area, so people deal with people from the Bay Area. From the Bay Area, you deal with people from LA. It's the same thing with the Bay Area. They get the same love. So, you know.
Yeah, that's what I love about YouTube, though, and that's what I love about social media. Like,
Yeah.
you can reach 1 million people just from right here. We're in the comfort of our own home right now. So I'm comfortable, you comfortable where you at, and all of our viewers, they are all comfortable right now. So we can actually reach a lot of people worldwide, and they can actually come with their input like, hey, this is what I went through. They can tell their story.
From some, I'm tired of you like.
Peace sound like you hitting corners.
Yep. What's that, Money Boy?
I said it sound like you hitting corners. Hey, Travis, you still out there? You want to come on live? Everybody's welcome to come in. All right, I'm about to say, hey, Travis, shoot me your email right here. And I'm about to send you the link because you can bring that